Waya bota now. Ugi bota we say anyone away wagimag bota. Ota omere ota nyonwa. Nle magwa kanile na. Okay ya gboso we ama mufwa amirie. Uma dole ni yi yaki uni enoro o adweki una riyo so la ni adweki èyí ò mí lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ amamufua amieri ibo ta imanadwe na ya yene de ai to kwawo mano pa ne ai to kwawe emanirewo ai to kwawe nigi ai to kwawo ba ai to kwawe ya se gbe ofin ya se gba wa ya fe we na wo do amoko ebo wa ya kwe isu ina tabi bota eniki o de fie o so ba jami ebe okun ro awe ma ni wi yoko awe ma de ka ko ko yi awe tia awe tage o ma we ya no awe ya na iwe no ko ko re do e iwe no ba we ya na iwe no de wo yi e ibota ma na he ya fe no mario ibota o e mo rede emi yoko no agba ko wa o no mario ìwòrán tí ìmá tí èmi wọn ò nà mario sópin rà mẹ sópin ilé rẹ ni màá gbẹ kó wa ò nà mario ẹmẹdóyà ta ìgbéka ìdò àkúgbe nọkwa ẹnu àádáyọ bẹni ní yàrá yẹ amamufua màá yé nani wọn ní wọn má dọlẹ mi yí ìwò wíyàn mi ò nà má ò dá no dole ni yi o mi mauda e manu ya gwa amamfua hi wa ye ni kere nyare kere gwa nyare kere wa mi wa yi no koko gwa e yo be no nwe e na ya dole gbo ma yi no amamfua amiri e ba ni agun egun ye e na utana o de la utana Victor Ibisugbe obokia
baba aba ato iku e o alauda ma ya kan mi say ma ya mama na we adu gina ni ma ata me do ni ro wa ke ni si when I free we dey gare da gbe ma ya ni ma me ke na yin me no dere wi le wo e go ki ma e go no gbera de e go ki ma ma ye o sa ba gege ma ria oba ato iku e o
ise o re wa tele e paso kabari hunamure
ile do lowo me wa be ne ga kai wa bi dan yo ofun gbosa ogbago yaro oba atope
ise niwa zero ni mata desin we amamufua amiri emina ya ka no we ni dolo da oyi enu ya uwese uwa ma no bohie we ubohie emata uwa no hira no wa eba nu ye na jawe mata uwa ma no gbugbo ugbo nugbe jawe mata gbese mekena mi kono ma iro uwe tebata se gona na amamufua mege alo de kan o twese wego ni mari miena oni awe politicians imuna ni awone amuna amufua yero irimu ni a we ewani vote ni a ewani ladnya ya wi krose osegeni ya yewu ya se no ma mi no ya win no ya me komo bonye kega oni ayehie na no mo keke ya wi do amuye no roka wani ya win na he wo seti win na he wo tuwere ya seti win na he o ha no re awe na eni bon na no mamufua amieri emi petrol no wa gbagbon ya gbe seti we ma meyi no a seti arioba yete mo ina le lo ogba na ya aye mi gbo ya wo to boy mo gba yo wa wo to boy we mi aye mi do mi o yo ogba mu yo wa eye agbon iri ase ero iri yen se saba ne ga mo lo ma yi amamu family otenwe ibisugbe amamu family yegun ayo yi lo ka ni bunewo ekene kina kana
awe adona wuwa wa ya wese wa magele mufo amiri ni o ikobo we wi nu mu pise foa ni amamu fo amiri na ewi na ya ka amamu fo amiri o ma no maru emi esi ka ni si wodao we ga we emi esi yoto we amwe we emi esi o ka be suru dada go we omi obi ye oge va wo de amegbede we me kara una be ame roba na ya gun una mo pa ne emi esi we wu ne ni ori egwe o ma yi mu gwe o sa gba de go dinu e emi no ka suru dagbe wa ko odigba no oge va de ya na mi we amaso ga re moto e ke na la moto e re gi moto egbo la moto egbo aba oyi yan do e ori ne be gere ya re park o mai yin ri se gere ha sa mo mi go bi ri igo no ke obuwe o gba oge ni una hai ne ino uwe mu fu ani so pon inu sabo aya ha we igure pe o ti gba so ni me yere ikayo we we awe igi eri ilala di awupo pe Lagos road na wi je ba la moto ibi e ka de ke school de yan si yan han yan rugu moto ne ina ka mo paro da we pagbe ya mo ye kwa we ona gede pagbe na mo tuta pe gbebe ayi mu mese kiri na turi ina wa ya de wa ye school de wa de moto en ye hasa de wa ya ne wa ni go na the driver I hope all of it aware your money make 20 naira way I want give you as change I don't get it you know this change na ni no to talk about without you know we yane
only no to try power
you go in ati mu na money in your body I atamawe ori pede va ina pa ina ari ogida ina la moto o wa pa na rugu moto ni magi gbera kena che ogida junction boy na wa to the moto awa opia ehwe hadi ya ni yekeni ala wa digo ida o yin hata ni aya awo di che we carry go ala wa pa lo pa today ije ina ni me wa hu na edia na ọmọ ko hadi me ni
oh my god
be amamu
so bua
ayi ya mi imi ami ederi na wa age kaka yi awo be hata ni me ni me re anu ma na edia ama na wa hadi me re na ina we so hu do ni keke ma ri na ma mi abi oseja wo ni ma gba agbina yi na ọwọ́ paro no mo agbona ri wa ọmọ apare ya si wa ọwọ́ zuwo o weta ma mo yo wa ai mo akpodi wa yi ko duwe ku yana o give ari o ya de we agogo yo we ko yepo u ya gbeso yi woto igo ni de buke e de wa do ara e o so lo bo ma sare bo do fi ma ya gbe fi ma ga mu fo ma me ke na me no ma we ri gele amufa amamufa gele ni ri o wa na we ni esi da ma eni si be su nu da ya ina wa mamufa amere ni ma gwa na we ekina na wu anabi sare bo no de ba ma re de ri yeke ta bo fi agbe ma oba to pe
ise eniwa yai wa dare na mufa mamie amamufa amere o te na pastor kabari amamufa amere ye we no we ba e yare bible e ya ta ma amamufa amere e ma wo no e to re do ba ibota mayena ibe do no pe o zemi na dey sin o deni mi anlage untana amamufa amere ya gwe ibo ewugun anokan me odion we bo kaigele ya be gwe ezo no muboro ne ivira ivije ivira we uhuna ga ikwe mo amamufa amere na emi nu ada gbibiere we gere akan what so egbe sokun mege na ya sinmi
gemu ahia osalobagi maya iye webo na wete no gemu ahia iye ti yun yo e oti mage Jonathan carry oba te Nigeria ya wa election e bona te ekwe ogen itemo pa owa Gani owe esagie owo omakoma ose Agani ye ki amu de sagi anu pa no to yo to nu da ye o ni e o ta ona mo si ona madara na mfua o ma soa e o egbejo awa na ya mi Agani e bona iwa ligi na ya mi de otinye mo to ni no do de reservoir na aba mi we ma yi obi ra ma obi ja wa ligi egbe na e ri o gbege grenori egberi agbe amamufua amierie eri wa no o mani media adu wona ni wuyo bono ido mi e mo do e wo ju ku yo e o eko no amani o mo ni wuyo eko o kan be yu ke e webo amamufua amierie mami o mana wesi ni ona mi we mi no eko no say e o sa do ya e nu e ba gwa kan e bi no wan ba no kan me opopa na la ate e Jefta bebi no wa ka tayi era na te Gilead oyoko ga no oyoko ona meko ni iye na bie ijo pin yo ga omodion le Jefta ne Gilead ya so abi omo so pa ye gi kokoso wa ona do ri owo ona do biele omo ni le Jefta na bora do bora adia do by Monday ni e bie yo wa oni je pa ma pekere opi ami ge Gilead ona do wu ori wu idira na gbagbe iwe ti gbe ma lórí ku ora me nda ma mu iwo yi ohun wu se ti yana gbe ma yana ku e no ru ahun no mo pe ya mu fua yo ya mu fua yana ku e fua ye na gba o magun ya sini yo ti o mo dio so ko ma sini ora de pora zozo la wa gbo ori se bu na te mo abona to ta bona agbezob so ko ni egwe ni na leleri ye o da wo ko be so ogwa agbina ona do so e otu esogia yere do emani buna do de ba na maye nwi na maye ni ori sewe oko gare ro na do na ga tie no ka o ye na e pekere e bo na ku ye fa oko na de ana la gwa lo ma no ka o amamie ara ogbe gwale ga de e so na wo hemu ele wa ya yin ye unda bi ni we otu agbe okay ye na ewe o ma na tewe ne re ga o e ne ga ro gupo ai do ga yin ni e ni edu a kai bo ya fe ni o kai be o kai bo ayi dai ni aye una ye megbe ni ya bufu abege ni ye na ya mi no se erie budao agbona do maye sayo odupo mo ko kwa ye ga ye ama bufu abi eru do lo ropa ya we bo wetu mi ohun ye mi no mi ehun ile tu gie yi ni ye no we si egbe re o sa boye ye le ma gwe ojo we egun nu da igbina no ro me bo na no kai mu wu no pa wo ni oluko se we na we e o wo more o wese unu no na me mu aneje na aro da e vi osisi ye ige lo bo wa gboza iya we agbo ba dia ara gbezo akedo gbezo e police station aya Abuja ibo ne mo ni emuria nu deso wu no ma se ni ara do bo khie ke na kana ibo nu wa e ze e police station igo ni egbai bagi simina dagi mwe na zio wema sise ma no wagaga na sedike ani na eberezo na gbeme na okedo ma doge so kun gbe e yikweyo yikweyo aya tie na no ro otu ekoko ya fe ni ya fi osisi aga ligi ogo na mi ewe owo bi o like na mojo rebo ogo mo no sunu na ni a ibi ebe mo boro owa ibuse na ni ibi ebe mo we vi osisi na boya gbinu wu ya ka gbe oko ya di odema we o wa lo dezo na la dosi esi otie wa ni baba no bo wa ye egbuye o wa me go ibi e isen re we bo wa ya do mo re ba ri pe wa be bi mewo ni wa amamufu ama amieri
ni gege wa to payo ma me ni we wa gun kan na ba ne asimi otona gbidi ima do wa tona o e ba ma kan se ayi e ri ma do wa tona e ya se ayi e ri ma na do ba ara se ma na do ba ma kan mu ari wa ile ma wa e bi kabetu ibi ekole ibi afun egbe ibi ogba wa kuku wa ge gbina wa ge ikon dole wo ni yi
no da
abu waro
amamufua
amiri kena o so wegbe we ye normal do we na fiane no fu gbegbe ma ya ro do kan oba to
we si we na ju de ta ye we wala ihunu yo na owa we de fi amamufua amiri eniwa edono pe o do wa he da matana eso ro we orima wa tani eni nya wa do mu emi re ori ne mata e mata we tani we na mu emi we no
iso egbe
so pa we no e hu ma nya rabo yiwo
ki wa ni we by force
rabo yiwo na mi en we so be matana na we wu na se anima eni ma yo ya mu uda owe we ni udo mi we ito a ela we ere ebe oro inu manya ya se gbo inu ka pastor inu ka ba ya se gbo no we ni ayisin na we ya fe o wa no e ga ma bi iye owi ewo odo asin odo we ewo edo ni na sunu ese sisi lo te wo bi
agbawa
we ni na owi ewo mo wa sunu mo do
wa nya mo
ma mo ni wa na do pa mo yi ni ko te Yoruba ko te Igbo ko ta Hausa ọmọ na bi ewe wo na no nya wo era ma bi era we wo ana bi we wa era wo amupari ewo we ewo no kere
ya bere
we yere ba odun we se ti su eje igbe we re ba
o ke na bere la
awo ta mo ra we ye ba ye we se rai egbe so pa obi we ibu ye do committee so wegbe we na ngari owo na ana we nu wewe era mo epa so pa we amuwe ye ba owawe yare owo ye wi nya oluwe agbe si ye wo so egbe amamufua amerie nda omi na mufua nde enye so ro we do ni maru aya gbere mi eri una gbere mi eri èmi me owo iye ke ema uda ma tanya we no horo are wo but mama ha we èmi no owo nu yosisi yeti ya mi o mai nu ye o de ko de ya mi o mai nu zero ya lo de fe ya ze ne abo ulapa ya ze ni ya fe arimu we uto mero ala oda ero na gbadu no yero eye wo kugbe eye wo yawo da amamufua amerie oruwebo ten oruwebo we rawiye iyobo na uno wa amamufua hi udo owono ruse useso ogwale ni ohamegbe unari ba ene era ni wori ele nitu wa lo mufua umaide mufua yeye owono yo we ha ugbera uwe ni uyobo ne yobonu ne egbeno taba oto ebizugbe umi ewe ye iwe school no rie ne mo o ha ri na ni a o wa ri na do ha ni no mako ede yeye amamufua amiri ede lo po ibude mai unu wa we na lao na yobonu egbe na emi mai aru je na ya fe na mewe alele e ma ma na mu gbe o ibo ta we de na yo to oba atope ise
ITV, certainly the best.
The Ugiawe is the final ceremony of the series of festivals. It is one of peace and light-heartedness, following the more solemn of the ritual year. Ugiawe is the festival of the Ewe leaves, a symbol of good luck and joy. It is the most popular of all that heralds the dawn of a Benin New Year, new vow, newness of life and freshness of life, and a new hope for the future. In the evening, the Ewe leaves are presented to the Oba of Benin in grand style in a colorful ceremony. The Ihogbe Society, amidst singing and dancing, bring the sacred leaves that symbolize good luck, blessings, peace, and prosperity. Each of the senior members of the Ihogbe proceeds to give the sacred leaves directly to the Oba of Benin, and others put theirs at his feet.
Omonoba Nedu Ukwakolopolo Ewai II, Oba of Benin, stepped out majestically with loud crowd to perform the Isoton rites of his late mother, Queen Mother Ioba Omoni Ikoyeme, Ioba Ewai II, who departed this world 49 years ago. Isoton is a traditional rite of the procession in memory of the departed person's spirit in Benin Kingdom. It is usually heralded by public display of the departed person's influence during their sojourn on earth. The display of a human effigy symbolizing the departed royal matriarch was preceded by the Oba of Benin, who led the procession from his palace to the Immortan Shrine at King Square in Benin City, where he offered prayers for the repose of the soul of the Queen Mother, Ioba Ewai II. Thereafter, the priest assigned to the Immortan Shrine offered Oba Ewai II items for Isoton on behalf of his family. However, chalk, known as Uri, represented a mixture from royal fans after ancestral spirits were invoked to bear witness and announce his arrival. On his way home, Oba Ewai paid tributes at various pilgrimage sites, including Queen Idia Tomb, beside Oba Market, where a cheerful crowd of traders abandoned their wares to catch a glimpse of the royal personage and join in the celebration.
RTV, certainly the best.
RTV, certainly the best.
And welcome to another episode of WIC, Women in Conversation, a table where women sit together to discuss, and most times we say things that will help us as human beings, not just women, and we bring in the men just a little and talk about the children, which are majorly our concerns because we're mothers, we're women. Anyway, today on WIC, we're going to be looking at, should I say breadwinner or should I say marriage? We're going to be looking at breadwinner. Let me put it in that way, breadwinner. And we're also going to be looking at communication in marriage. And with me to do that on my right is Chisom. Barrister Chisom, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
And on my far right, I have Abby. Abby, welcome to the building.
Thank you for having me.
And then, of course, I have Toyin. Toyin that doesn't want to change her name. Toyin, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Okay, so quickly, someone said something. Someone said she canceled her wedding after finding out her husband-to-be is the breadwinner of 3 jobless sisters that have kids, and all 3 show no interest in looking for a job. The question is I'm just throwing the question to you all. Is that enough to call off your wedding plan? Let me start with you.
It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter for real. Because she's going to the marriage thinking we want to start building a new family and take care of both parents or siblings. But this one already made responsibility has been packed, waiting for him or her before getting married. 3 jobless sisters with children.
And they're not ready to get a
They are
job.
not ready to get a job. That wife can never cope. Because automatically that man is getting married to 4 wives. Original wife and 3 extra wives. Those 3 sisters will become wife and pets in that family. They won't allow that lady to breathe. There will be serious competition. She can, no, I think there are some women that they are angelic. Maybe they can cope. Except if that lady is very buoyant and generous. Very buoyant and generous and well matured. That's the only reason with God-fearing. That is how she can cope. Because 3 sisters with children that are not ready to work, they will shock their marriage. Even that man, that breadwinner, will get that. He go lost the bread, lost the butter.
Chisom, would you call off your marriage because of that?
Okay, first of all, marriage is not just about, oh, let 2 of us will marry. There's a lot of financial obligation. Like the financial, just put it at 80%. Then the rest, the spiritual relationship, keep it at 20%. But you see that financial part, it has a lot to do. Because imagine if children start coming in, you have to pay school fees, you have to, and somebody is already taking care of his sisters. 3, not just 1. And those 3 are
With their children.
With their own children. The man may even die before his time, because how is it possible to cater for all those people? Then your wife, she will face a lot of neglect. Like there will be solid neglect in that particular marriage. So for me, there is no way, like there is no way I would ever, know that this is what is going on, and I'll still venture into a marriage like that, because I'm not doing myself any, it's not an advantage to me or an advantage to him as well.
Let's take it from the religious aspect of the conversation. Abby, as a religious woman, would you stay put or you will want to?
Yeah, religious.
I'm just a child of God.
Okay, as a child of God,
Child of God.
would you have endurance, would you have patience to want to stay, get married to a man with 3 sisters who had children and are jobless?
To me, I'll find out, because there's more to it than that. Because as a spiritual perspective, we want to find out, why are they not in work? Is it a spiritual issue? Is there some, spiritual warfare that we need to deal with, or fasting and pray? No. I will have to. You have to be. I mean, from a spirit. I mean, we're here for a reason. We're not
so let yourself.
You know, God saved you. Now you're here for soul winning. You're here to make a difference. So to me, I've been looking at, and that maybe to me, the way I'm wired is different. I like to bring out potential in people. So I'll see. There must be something. Those 3 girls. I'll get them working. Yes,
they are not ready. They are not ready.
They will work.
Abe is going to do the prayers and do the spiritual cleansing. They will work.
If you are not disabled, or you are deaf or blind, why will you not work? Do you understand? There's a way around it. It could be a spiritual thing. It could be that the brother has been spoiling them. And then they'll work.
Okay, let me come back to you, to Tony. You heard what Abby said. Abby said she would get them working. Abby said she was going to dig, further down to find out if it's a spiritual attack. She was going to pray. She was going to fast and all that. Will you do that?
What Sister Abby wants to do is a very good thing. But my prayer is, I pray they will not drain all our energy. That's just it. I have, in my own family, we have half brother, half sisters that have grown up before I can understand that they were actually half. My mom packed every one of us together. We have a particular aunt, half sister. I don't know how you are going to help her that your energy will not be drained. In my family, they know me as a pastor, because I will minister to you. I need your soul to be saved. And I need you to not be lazy. Or auntie will drain you. There's nothing you can do. Support her with everything. She will train you. She has a mentality that because you are blessed, you must be a blessing, automatic blessing to her. Because you are blessed, you have to take care of her own responsibility. How can you be praying for me to be blessed without praying for yourself to be blessed? Draining me. So that's why I say, I pray. What you have in mind is a good thing. Because the Bible says we are not 2 again, we are 1. But there's a problem that you can actually prevent before happening. Since, assuming they said they are jobless with children,
and looking for jobs,
circumstances can make them, maybe some, they've lost their husband, maybe some, the circumstances of bringing the children, single parents, the third one, maybe something just happened. Will you pack it? That is a matter of time. But with the clothes that they are not ready to get the job, you cannot force an adult, my sister. They are not children again that you can still train and tame. The adult that has made up his mind that my brother is rich and I want to spend my brother's money, they always see that wife as an obstacle. Well,
for the sake of those that don't understand what you spoke, what is that in English?
It's rivalry. That is automatic rival. It's rivalry. But they are not going to see that lady as their brother's wife. They will see that lady as an obstacle. Because that lady is now thinking he will protect his husband, her husband. And he will protect her children. He will protect her home. The well-being of the entire family. But these ones are just there to make them. They don't care. Many of them. And if anything happens to the brother, they will still hold her responsible.
Yeah, that's true.
So she has the husband to protect. She has the home and the children to protect. So and the sister will be thinking she is the obstacle.
That's true. And you know, one thing is, you cannot sugarcoat laziness.
Ooh.
You cannot sugarcoat laziness. So financial irresponsibility, Abe, this is for you now. It has nothing to do with spirituality.
Yeah, I was going to come there.
Yes, financial irresponsibility, they don't align in any way. So you saying you want to go and find out why they are not working, why they are grown. They know that they have to feed their kids. They know that they have to look for a job, find a way to be responsible to themselves.
That's why I said you assess holistically to find.
There's nothing to assess. To me, what are you assessing? Laziness. Somebody is not working.
But there's we don't know anything about being an influence and inspire somebody that was lazy and now changing their mindset somehow. And
not having a job is an inspiration for you to get a job.
But people change.
The consequence of not having a job, the consequence of relying on another person is enough inspiration.
It's a mindset that needs to change. It's with education and some information is power to let them know. By the time you tell them, that what they're doing, and they realize it's going to take time. That is
you
wrong,
cannot mentor laziness. That's how it works. Mentorship for laziness does not work.
Supposing it does.
When a wife suddenly meets herself in that situation, you are married to that man already. Before the situation, I can apply Sister Abe's theorem.
But before,
this
is your husband.
I see. If God says
that this is your husband, this is the situation. Because
God will hate me.
God cannot. You guys have to see that before God told you to do it. He said He will not give you beyond what you can take. Supposing God has
then don't put that God for that condition of that story. They don't put one seven and your husband. I cannot see that. That's a red flag.
There's a red flag. You cannot spiritualize. That's why
I know cases where God will actually tell you that this is your husband.
The cases
does not look good. But then things turned around. I've seen it many times.
This one,
but I know with the
it's not emotionally that that guy don't go there.
Emotionally, Okay. Let me come in with another phrase of a question.
Okay.
Now, if you like the guy so much, you like she said, probably God spoke to you that that's your husband, and you like him enough to be his wife. Is there a way to advise him or to let him know instead of just calling off the marriage?
Thank you. It now depends on the type of man that he is. There are some men that you cannot correct them. There are some men, they are very understanding. If I love the man very well, and I see that that is his responsibility, we both settle down and think and plan. I'm working, he's working. Remember, that is his own family. Remember, I will have my own family and responsibility. We have to share it. We place them on salary. That is, I have to drop part of my own resources, his own resources, and put a time frame on it. It
time frame of how long you're going to help.
Are we going to carry this load? Okay, madam, you cannot work. We now look at you. You cannot work. Maybe you don't want to be under somebody. But can you say peppermints? Can you also granite? Can you say granite?
I'll even give you granite to sell.
I can imagine that. I can imagine that I will give you capital to start something twice. I can't be that foolish. If you fail one, twice I withdraw. And the brother too will surely be drained someday. But that time, if you are not careful, the enmity will be there. Whatever the brother do, the wife name will be mentioned. So I can manage to some extent, my dear lover or loving husband. This is a big load.
I cannot manage.
Can we do it for just 6 months? Or even 1 year, maybe before we started having our own kids?
Okay, thank you so much.
That is where that is the extent the love can take me to.
Well, I hope your love out there with your man can take you further than Toyin's love. Anyway, we'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we want to hear from Chisom if she can take it. We'll be on a short break. Please. Still Women in Conversation, we're talking about breadwinner who has 3 sisters who also has children that he's actually catering for, and they are not ready to work. They just want to depend and live off him. We're going to be looking at that because Chisom was to, give us her own opinion. If she finds herself in such situation, what we should do. When we're going to talk about that, we're going to also talk about communication in marriage, and then we'll look at communication in marriage after Chisom has discussed her own opinion. Chisom, please go ahead.
Okay, so my standpoint is still, I can never find myself in such situation because the situation sounds permanent, and a permanent system like that, because they are dependent on that man, the 3 of them. They do not, in quotes, they are not ready to work. So you cannot pray laziness away. You cannot mentor laziness, in my own opinion. And that is just how it is. There is no how you can beat the urge to go and work from somebody. No matter how you try, it has to come from a self-acknowledgement, right? It has to come from a self-acknowledgement. So for me, I cannot venture into a silent contract that is permanent, because that is how it is. So when we speak about communication, you see that even when Toyin mentioned that, oh, you try to maybe talk to the man, see how it would, there's still a silent expectation that is coming, that you have to accept this now. They are family. So in spite of that communication chain, there's still some responsibility that is expected of you, not to go against, what their structure in their family is all about, because you're going to brew hate. You're going to brew that resentment from them. So that's my take on it.
Well, you're going to brew hate because the moment the man decides to stop and say, okay, I have helped to an extent, I want to concentrate on my wife and my children now, they begin to hate you. They begin to think that you as their brother not to help them anymore. But I don't think Abby is... is not that she's not understanding, but she's not seeing it from this angle. What's your angle?
No, I think you guys are getting me wrong. I said to look at things holistically, because you can't just abandon situations. We're here to find a solution to an issue. Obviously, there's a problem there, and you're going to try to see what you can do about it. But as Jesus said, it depends on it. If you have a choice, whether to go in that relationship or not, then obviously, wisdom will say not to go in, since you have a choice to whether to marry the person or not. But if, as I said, if you prayed about it as a spiritual, and God says that this is your husband, I heard I say that God will not do good. But sometimes, before a situation like that comes, because to me, when you're saying they're not ready, because I said they're not ready to work, doesn't mean they will never work. Yeah? I'm really saying in the life, you've not seen where situations have been turned around. I mean, I'm not God, but if God feels that He has put something on the inside of you to make that difference in that person, and it's you, then fine. But you pray about it, and if God says that this is not your line, your lane, as we've said before, then you tell the man that, no, I can't go with you with this. But there's a way you can also advise the man, even as a friend to me, even if I don't marry this guy. But I will still try and say, this situation will burden you and will probably hinder you from getting married. Let's see how we can help. To me, I'm here to help whichever way. So, I'm not saying to anyone to just go and get married to somebody with that burden. Pray about it, seek counsel. It says in the multitude of counselors there's safety. So to see whether you guys are compatible or whether it's God saying it or is foolishness.
Or whether it's workable. Anyway, let's look at communication in marriage. I was saying something before we went on a short break. A researcher said that good women rather, women don't walk out from good men. Okay, they walk out because there's no communication, emotional damage, and a whole lot. Is it true that women don't walk out from good men? But there are reasons why women walk out from that good man. Because we hear people say, he's a good man, or I just couldn't stand him. So there might be reasons why, the lady couldn't stand that man. And we also heard people say, he's a good father, but he's not a good husband.
Mm-hmm. True. So, being good is not enough. The fact that somebody is good, yes, you are good, but there are still other qualities attached. There are responsibilities attached in the marriage. Are you good in that aspect? You might be a good person, you serve God, you're a Christian, but the other part of the responsibilities, are you a good communicator? That is one thing. Because if you want to, because I know that Abe will still chip in the religious aspect in this thing and say, if you're a Christian, being a Christian doesn't mean that you're good, yes, but do you have those other qualities that can sustain a marriage? That's the reason why you see that even in other religions too, there are problems, critical problems in the marriage because of lack of good communication. So being good, being kind is not enough. There are still other skills, marital skills that, are very important that would be able to sustain that marriage, to bring unity and peace. So you following God alone, if you don't have that intelligent quotient and other things to know that, these are the things that will sustain my marriage, then that marriage will definitely crash.
How important is communication in marriage?
Very, very important. I will even say that's the number one rule in marriage. And we're talking about good. Depends on what you see in somebody that will make you think is good. That you are a spender does not make you a good person. Some men believe I pay the bills, so you can't question me. And you are bullying the wife, you are pressing on her, and you don't want her to talk because you are paying the bills. And other people will say, because it's responsible to the
paying bills
financially, that makes him good. No. If I always say that the best marriage is the marriage of two friends, where we can cry together, we can laugh together, we can talk. And it's only friends that can communicate well without being misunderstood. Some men, you are talking from point A, is coming back from point K to answer you. He does not ready to understand. There's no compression on your compression. Some does not even have patience to listen to you. Once they've married you and put you at home, be at home, be cooking, take care of the house, and give us children for the family.
Provided he's paying the bill.
That's when he's paying the bill. And some, the husband is working, the wife is working. We both leave the house 6 a.m. in the morning. You are coming back 7, I'm coming back 7:38, and immediately I'm entering, you're asking of your food. Am I coming from a restaurant?
Oh my God, Choy.
But if it's your friend,
yes,
if we have that understanding,
yes,
let me eat gala on the road. Let me even keep one gala for her, so that when she comes, we won't enter kitchen to be married then. And they say he's a good man. People will see him a quiet man in the office.
Because
you bring any trouble to him, he solve outside. He's a good counselor. Some these attributes are even in the church.
Yes.
Abby, what's your take on this?
Yeah, I agree that communication is everything, is key. You need to communicate, because even from your own personal life, you if you don't communicate, you will not understand why somebody did something.
Sister, what God now say you should go to that kind of marriage?
what God will say we should go to.
If you've seen, I'm just putting a question, right? That even when you in a courtship, you've already seen the kind of man that he is, and God is saying go.
If God says go, are you going to disobey God?
Okay, let me come in here. Abe, how do you know God has said go or don't go?
They say you have to cultivate your relationship with God. You know, the Holy Spirit will speak to you. There's, you know, at that level, you know how to hear from God.
Okay.
And then not only that, you need to also accountable. You need to submit it to leadership and say to them that this is what I'm feeling. What do you feel? And it says in the multitude of 3 witnesses, let it be established. So you go to what you want to do. And if they're all saying no, and you're still thinking, God, you need to now go back. Is this really then, because sometimes you might be confused. But if you're somebody that you know when God speaks to you and he has worked for you, and the things you hear stories, say God said I should do this, it looks really risky, but then it worked out the other way around. Because sometimes it's not, you said faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Sometimes you're not seeing the full picture. It's just like people's that become prime ministers and things like that. Before, they probably were nothing, or you didn't see that in there.
Abe, thank you. Thank you for the preaching. Okay, thank you for preaching to us this afternoon. Okay, so Chisom, let me come back to you on communication in marriage. Okay, now there are different communication. If you ask me, there could be communication of finances in marriage. The man is paying the bills, and as far as it's concerned, he's paying the bills. So you really do not have anything to say. And when I mean bills, I don't mean he's buying food stuff. I mean, when it is time for vacation, you and the children are out of the country for vacation. You see something like gold that you like, you tell him, I saw this and I like it, and it's paying. But on the other part of the communication, he's not doing it right. Do you want to stay in such marriage?
Okay. I just want to reiterate what Tony said the first time. She said communication is like the key, right? It's the first thing you can even consider. So even if somebody is providing money, you are doing the financial aspect, right? You're doing your responsibility financially as a man.
Who finds herself in a marriage that there's no communication?
God bless you. We have seen something. Before you get to the marriage, try as much as possible to marry your friend. If it's not your friend from the beginning, it will be very difficult to make him your friend. Men has their own way of thinking. Most men do not like anybody to question them. What will you say about man that will beat a wife and then go and buy her a car?
Okay, you're too dramatic. Okay, yeah, maybe the guy is an introvert and the woman is more outspoken. But
On the news tonight, Senate to deliberate on state police creation as Tinubu submits bill. Nigeria seeks stronger synergy with UK on security in Sahel, Gulf of Guinea. Oba Ewari II seeks traditional solution to rising insecurity. Edo residents backs Governor Opolo move to establish special court for kidnapping cultism cases. Lagos Police Command parades criminal suspects, reaffirms commitment to security. Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to the main news on ITV. With me, Joyce Ikogu, from the nation's capital. I'm being joined by Wilson Omasha from our Benin Network Studio. Hi, Wilson. Good evening. It's always a pleasure reading alongside you. How is Benin today?
Benin is good. Thanks a lot, Joyce, for asking. It's a pleasure sharing the screen with you tonight. Against Abuja, it's okay.
Many thanks, Wilson. And also joining from our Lagos Network Studio is Messelina Unko. Hi, Messelina. Good evening. You look radiant as always. How is Lagos today?
Lagos is beautiful. Good evening to you, Joyce. And you look good as well. Good to see you on the screen tonight.
Thanks a lot, Messi. Remember, you can watch ITV Live online at www.itvradioNG.com/live. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at ITV Radio NG. All right, let's hit the road. The Nigerian Senate is set to deliberate on the creation of state police on Wednesday. Senate President Godswill Akpabio made the announcement during plenary on Tuesday, underscoring the importance of the presence of all lawmakers. Senate correspondent Charity Tanko reports that the sitting was also cut short to honor the demise of a House of Representatives member, which occurred during the short recess.
At the commencement of plenary on Tuesday, Senate President Godswill Akpabio read a communication from the presidency seeking the alteration of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to pave the way for the creation of state police in the country. According to the letter, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said the establishment of state police would address the country's evolving security challenges.
The proposed legislation is a critical component of our administration's strategy to reorganize Nigeria's security architecture to better protect our citizens, and I'm confident that the Senate will act quickly to consider and pass this bill.
The Senate President thereafter called on all senators to be present for the deliberation.
If you are not here tomorrow, your people will know that you were not here. As we struggle to become senators, let us also remember the responsibilities of being a senator. It is not enough for us to look for a ticket, and when we get the ticket, we don't come to the chambers.
The Senate subsequently adjourned plenary in honor of a member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Yahaya Tongo from Gombe State, who died last week.
I announce the passing of our honorable member of the House of Representatives, Madam Yahaya Tongo, representing Kwame Fundikaye Federal Constituency of Gombe State, who died during this brief recess and is being committed to Mother Earth. May the soul of our departed colleague, Honorable Malam Yahaya Tongo, rest in perfect peace.
From the National Assembly, Charity Tanko, ITV News.
Meanwhile, Nigeria and the United Kingdom have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening cooperation against terrorism financing, cyber threats, disinformation, and other emerging security challenges during a renewed UK-Nigeria security and defense partnership. Defense correspondent John Taylor reports that a commitment was made on Tuesday at the opening of the 4th UK-Nigeria Security and Defense Partnership Dialogue in Abuja.
Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu, during his state visit to the United Kingdom in March, set the tone for deeper Nigeria-UK security cooperation, emphasizing Nigeria's commitment to safeguarding regional stability. Building on the development, the Office of the National Security Advisor hosted the 4th UK-Nigeria Security and Defense Partnership Dialogue in Abuja. The meeting brought together senior government and security officials from both countries to strengthen strategic cooperation and address shared security concerns. The National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, said the partnership had evolved into a broad strategic framework covering counterterrorism, cybersecurity, regional stability, crisis response, maritime security, and intelligence cooperation.
The future security landscape will be shaped not only by conventional threats, but by technologies, information and data. Criminal and hostile actors are increasingly exploiting cyberspace, artificial intelligence, digital platforms, and illicit financial networks to advance their objectives. Building resilience against these threats will require stronger partnerships, deeper intelligence sharing, and greater investment in innovation.
The UK National Security Advisor commended Nigeria's leadership in counterterrorism efforts across Africa, describing the country as a pivotal partner in promoting regional peace and stability.
We have UK military personnel now in Maiduguri supporting Nigerian forces in the crucial battle you face there. We have counterterrorism specialists training your counterterrorism police. And we have support for the National Counterterrorism Centre Forensic Laboratory to make it fully operational, give you the ability to investigate, attribute, and respond to terrorist threats with greater precision.
The dialogue is expected to review progress made under the bilateral security partnership and identify new areas of cooperation in addressing emerging threats. From Abuja, John Dana, ITV News.
The federal government of Nigeria has appointed Dr. Donald Ibe Ufili as a substantive registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria. The appointment letter was formally presented to him on Tuesday in Abuja by the Minister of State for Health, Dr. Isiaq Salaku. The appointment places Dr. Ufili at the head of the nation's regulatory authority for medical laboratory science practice, where he will oversee standards, strengthen compliance, and advance the quality and diagnostic services across Nigeria's healthcare system. An accomplished laboratory professional, global biosafety expert, and advocate of quality healthcare delivery, Dr. Ufili brings extensive experience in laboratory regulation, biosafety leadership, and healthcare quality assurance. His mandate includes strengthening regulatory frameworks, improving diagnostic accuracy, and enhancing laboratory accreditation processes across public and private health institutions in the country. His leadership also focuses on capacity building within the medical laboratory workforce, promoting adherence to international best practices and reinforcing public health protection through reliable diagnostics. Congratulations to Dr. Donald Ibe Ufili on his appointment as a substantive registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria. The Independent Television and Radio congratulates Dr. Donald Ufili on his appointment as Substantive Registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, MLSCN, by the Federal Government of Nigeria. In a statement signed by the Managing Director of ITV and Radio, Engineer Elvis Obaseki, the organization described the appointment as well-deserved, noting that it reflects Dr. Ufili's outstanding contributions to medical laboratory science, biosafety leadership, and his commitment to advancing quality healthcare delivery in Nigeria and beyond. The statement commended his track record of professionalism, excellence, and dedication to strengthening diagnostic standards and regulatory systems within the health sector. It further noted that as he assumes the new national responsibility, he brings a wealth of experience that will contribute to ongoing efforts to improve clinical laboratory services and healthcare outcomes in the country. The organization wished him greater wisdom, strength, and success in driving reforms that will enhance the integrity and effectiveness of laboratory services in Nigeria. For more news on ITV, we now join our Benin Network studio where Wilson is standing by with more reports from that region. Over to you, Wilson.
Thanks a lot, Joyce, and welcome to our Benin Network studio. Ekiti State Governor and candidate of the All Progressives Congress in last Saturday's governorship election, Biodun Oyebanje, has received his certificate of return from the Independent National Electoral Commission following his victory at the polls. The certificate of return was presented to Governor Oyebanje by the National Commissioner in charge of Oyo, Ekiti and Osun states, Mr. Sam Olumekun, during a brief ceremony at the INEC State Office in Ado-Ekiti. His running mate and incumbent Deputy Governor, Chief Mrs. Monisha Beafuye, also received the certificate of return. Speaking after the presentation, Governor Oyebanje thanked the people of Ekiti State for renewing his mandate, describing the outcome of the election as a clear endorsement of his administration's policies and programs. He pledged to deepen good governance, consolidate on the achievements of his first term, and accelerate sustainable development across the state. The governor said a second-term agenda would focus on improving the welfare of citizens, stimulating economic growth, expanding infrastructure, and strengthening key sectors of the economy. Governor Oyebanje also commended INEC, security agencies, and election officials for their professionalism and commitment to ensuring a peaceful, free, fair, and credible electoral process. He further applauded residents of the state for their orderly conduct before, during, and after the election, noting that the victory belongs to all Ekiti people, regardless of political affiliation. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has presented certificates of return to winners of the by-elections held across 6 states on Saturday. The elections were held for senatorial offices in Enugu, Nasarawa North, Ondo South, and Rivers Southeast, and the Dawanki Kudu Wasa Federal Constituency in Kano State, and the Zuru State Constituency in Kebbi State. The presentation of the certificates was supervised by the INEC National Chairman, Professor Joash Amopiton, who was represented by the Supervising National Commissioner for Rivers State, Ne Agbamuche Mbo. Amopiton congratulated the winners and urged them to serve their constituents diligently, saying that most important responsibility is to represent the people well. He informed the gathering that INEC would also be presenting a certificate of return to the governor-elect for Ekiti State at the state office in Ado-Ekiti, and that of the Zuru State constituency at the state capital, Benin Kebbi. National commissioners representing the various constituencies took turns to present the certificates to the elected candidate, officially recognizing them as the duly returned winners of their elections. Reactions and counter-reactions have continued to trail the social media picture posted by the Edo State APC chairman, Emperor Jarrett Tenebe, on his wall adorned in INEC observer outfit in the just concluded Ekiti State governorship election. Efosa Owangwe reports.
Few minutes before the announcement of the Ekiti State governorship election result, which was won by the incumbent, the Edo State APC chairman, Emperor Jarrett Tenebe, posted his INEC observer outfit, which has attracted reactions from members of the public. Some respondents, Comrade Agatise Raphael and Charles Okundige, say it was very undemocratic for an interested party like a state chairman of a political party to have openly displayed an INEC observer outfit when he knows it is unfair. They said INEC has their blame on the issue by not investigating properly before handing over their observer outfit to an APC chieftain, suggesting that the election umpire erred by so doing. He called on INEC and the APC to publicly apologize for such political error, otherwise it would make the general public cast doubt on any election conducted in the country.
INEC is supposed to be an unbiased umpire, But how come somebody that we know is APC state chairman, not just APC state chairman, we are talking of somebody who is a fanatic as far as politics is concerned, was not taken as an observer. This is not good for democracy.
INEC should wake up. They should not destroy this nation. By the time we know a real politician, serving politician, you are not using that person in any role at all. You are already biased.
However, a former Labour leader, Olu Aderebigbe, sees nothing wrong in what the chairman did, believing that as a Nigerian that has freedom to act and observe election on behalf of INEC, it is not an aberration.
Well, I don't think anything wrong in what he has done. He is a state chairman, and he was sent by his party to witness election to protect their own party.
Recently, in a telephone conversation with journalists, the APC state chairman, Emperor Jared Tinubu, said the viral photograph was taken within the premises of the hotel he lodged. Tinubu further explained that he never left his hotel room to visit any polling unit and urged critics to put their house in order ahead of future elections in the country. From Benin, Efosa Wangwe, ITV News.
Up next is our Lagos Network Studio, where Mercelina has more reports from that region. Over to you, Mercy.
Many thanks, Joyce, and welcome to our Lagos Network Studio. The Lagos State Police Command has reaffirmed its commitment to protecting lives and property across the state through proactive policing, intelligence-led operation, strategic crime prevention measures, and rapid responses to security threats. Speaking at the press conference held at the command headquarters in Abuja, the Commissioner of Police, CP Tijani Fatai, disclosed that the command recorded significant operational success during the month of June 2026.
Addressing journalists, CP Fatai said the command's proactive policing strategy led to the arrest of several criminal suspects involved in armed robbery, cultism, unlawful possession of firearms, vandalism, illegal migration, conspiracy, and other violent crimes. According to him, police operations also resulted in the recovery of firearms, ammunition, stolen property, illicit substances, communication devices, and other incriminating exhibits linked to criminal activities.
These bags you are seeing there contains army or military camouflage, let me put it that way. I can see the large quantity of it that we have in there. This was intercepted by operatives of the tactical team while they were trying to move this out of Lagos State.
CP Fatai further stated that the success recorded within the period reaffirmed the effectiveness of intelligence-driven policing and proactive crime prevention initiatives. He commended the professionalism, dedication, and commitment of officers and personnel of the command in safeguarding residents and maintaining law and order across the state.
Arrest a syndicate of One Chance. This syndicate, we're able to unravel that there's a particular brain behind this syndicate who was the person that is funding the syndicate. He will be the one that will rent a vehicle for them. They are in groups. That is his own modus of operation.
He added that all suspects connected to criminal activities will be thoroughly investigated and prosecuted in accordance with the law upon conclusion of investigations. From Lagos, Iboji Horia, ITV News.
Lagos State House of Assembly has officially inaugurated Mrs. Adenike Abolanle Oshinowo as the first female clerk since its inception. Parliament also conducted a valedictory section in honor of immediate past clerk barrister Olalekan Biliami Onafeko in acknowledgement of his dedication and exemplary service to the legislative.
I, Oshinowo Adenike Abolanle, clerk in the service of Lagos State House of Assembly, do solemnly swear.
Administering oath of office on Mrs. Oshinowo, the Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Basa, urged her to uphold the integrity, professionalism, and cherish traditions of the legislative institution. He expressed confidence in her ability to provide effective leadership for the Assembly's bureaucracy and contribute meaningfully to the continued advancement of legislative governance in Lagos State. The ceremony, which took place during plenary, was presided over by the Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Mudashiru Basa, who noted that the office of the clerk remains central to the efficient operation of parliamentary activities, stressing that Mrs. Oshinonwo's wealth of experience, dedication to duty, and commitment to excellence would further strengthen the Assembly's legislative process.
Mrs. Oshinonwo brings to this office her wealth of experience and also a vision for strengthening parliamentary administration and advancing democratic institutions.
In a valedictory section, Speaker Obasa paid tribute to the outgone clerk Barrister Olaleko, commending his unwavering dedication, diligence, and remarkable contributions to the growth and development of the Lagos State House of Assembly during his tenure as clerk.
On his professional achievements, Barrister Onoveko has been recognized as a philanthropist, a community leader, and a man of deep values.
Lawmakers present during plenary also took turns to commend the outgone clerk, recognizing him as an exemplary public servant and a perfect gentleman. From Lagos, Aiguji Horia, ITV News.
A Delta State stakeholder, Chief Michael Johnny, has called on Delta leaders at all levels to devote themselves to strengthening unity and peaceful coexistence rather than promoting actions that could spark disputes among communities. Speaking at the press conference, Chief Johnny expressed concern over what he described as comments capable of creating tension among communities in Delta State, particularly in the Warri area, by some individuals.
Any attack to even the security community, Mr. Ayiri Emami, the former Ologbosoro of the Warri Kingdom, should be held responsible.
Johnny appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to distance himself from individuals he alleged are known for creating division and discord for personal interests. He commended the president's efforts in promoting peace among three major ethnic nationalities in Delta State.
To make sure that peace should return to our region. And we will have a special day to celebrate this victory by dedicating it to Mr. President as the father of all. Mr. President, you have a lot of battle in your hands. You have a lot of security challenge in this country. Do not allow Ayiri and his people to cause another security threats here in Delta States.
The Delta chieftain warned that any outbreak of violence in Warri could have serious social, economic, and political consequences not only for the people of Delta State, but also for the nation at large. He noted that instability in the oil-rich region could disrupt economic activities and negatively affect political interest ahead of future elections. If you've just joined, this is the main news on ITV. We now take a break. More reports in a bit. Do stay.
For metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
some days, there comes the Ugemobo Festival, which the Oba celebrates outside the palace gate. A pavilion is built of red cloth where rites are performed to drive away all evil spirits still unsatisfied by the year's sacrifices. The Emobo Festival is to commemorate an event in Benin history which dates back to 1504 AD.
Following the increasing rate of kidnapping and court-related issues in Edo State, Governor Monday Okpebholo, during the parade of one of the kidnappers involved in the recent vegetable market kidnap, promised to set up a special court that will focus on such a criminal act. Sequel to his promise, the governor issued a statement confirming his application to the state chief judge. In this report, Efosa Owangwe sampled the opinions of residents about the governor's initiative.
Now we are going to set up a special court to try kidnappers and cultists. Within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we are done with it. And I will sign it, your execution.
Commenting on the move by Governor Monday Okpebholo to set up a special court to try cases relating to kidnapping, cultism, some respondents applauded the development, saying the increasing rate of kidnapping and cult-related activities in the state is alarming, thereby making the state unsafe.
The action taken so far by the state government through the arms of the judiciary to set up a special court is a welcome development, and that shows the readiness of the state governor to ensure that Edo is free.
It's a welcome development. It's just for the CJ to constitute such courts, and because it needs to be tried expeditiously, issues of the court being engaged in other cases will not be there.
That will make most kidnappers to stay away from crime. And I will still beg the governor to make sure he screens those judges very well, so that innocent will not go and be languishing in jail.
They said the recent kidnap that took place at the vegetable market on Airport Road was the height of criminality, as it has sent wrong signals to persons outside Benin City and in the diaspora. The respondents advised the governor to follow due process in the establishment of the special court so that it can be backed fully by judicial dictates and not hurriedly constituted that will later be faulted, thereby making the process a wasted effort and an exercise in futility.
For me, it's a good idea, but it doesn't also work the way the governor sees it. It requires the collective effort of all the umpires in the criminal judicial system.
However, some judicial workers who preferred anonymity said establishing a special court without proper funding of the existing court to expedite proceedings is not something that can be predicated on mere pronouncement, but matched with action. From Benin, Efosa Owangwe, ITV News.
His Royal Majesty Ewai II of Benin has called on traditional priests and priestesses across the Benin Kingdom to intensify spiritual efforts aimed at tackling insecurity and other social vices. The Benin monarch gave the directive during a meeting with traditional worshippers at his palace in Benin City, where he urged them to deploy traditional and spiritual measures against kidnapping, banditry, cultism, and other criminal activities threatening peace in Benin City. Patience Osaugiwa has details.
Traditional priests known as Idion Enikpia and traditional priestesses known as Idion Eniko gathered at the palace of the Oba of Benin in response to growing concerns over insecurity and criminality within the kingdom. Addressing the worshippers, His Royal Majesty Ewai II, Oba of Benin, stressed the importance of the traditional institution in supporting ongoing efforts by government and security agencies to restore peace, security, and social order in communities across the Benin Kingdom.
Sir.
ya gbogbo mi anuwa na ku tiwa ade gbade na na fun de mi ya lo sunu no ma ke no sunu we do na lerun yo.
The Reverend Monarch, through the Akenua of Benin, Chief Osaibovo Osanwoyi, directed the traditional priests and priestesses to assemble at the palace on Thursday, July 2nd, with the symbols and shrines of their respective deities for a special spiritual exercise. The exercise, according to the Oba of Benin, will focus on invoking traditional sanctions and causes against kidnappers, cultists, and other perpetrators of criminal acts whose activities have continued to threaten the safety of residents and the reputation of Benin. Some of the traditional worshippers commended the Oba of Benin for his proactive approach to addressing insecurity and pledged their full support for the initiative.
We are here to eradicate all those evils that have been existing in this Benin Kingdom.
As he called us, he have already pronounced that we should go and pray over it. I'm grateful that heaven have already recognized it. Our land, our ancestors have already recognized it. So there is no way those cultists and kidnapping will take place in Edo State.
From Benin, Patience Osaugiwa, ITV News.
With a renewed commitment to ensuring that justice is not delayed and denied, stakeholders in the justice sector converge on the John Odigio Yegu Public Service Academy GRA in Benin City for the commencement of the two-day Edo State Justice Summit. The summit, declared open by the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebolo, is aimed at accelerating justice reform, coordination and accountability in Edo State. Ofure Aneto reports.
Declaring the summit open, the Governor of Edo State, represented by the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, said the state government remains committed to building a justice system to fast-track criminal cases, particularly kidnapping and courtesan.
Our administration is resolute in tackling the menace of kidnapping and courtesan. Edo State will never be a safe haven for such vices.
Chairman of the summit and Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice Daniel Iyobosa Okungbawa, described the summit as timely.
Justice reform is a fundamental necessity for strengthening public confidence in our legal system.
In separate goodwill messages, Chairman Edo State Justice System Reform Team, Honorable Justice Efik Pomumba and other stakeholders stressed the need for synergy and sustained reforms to promote governance, human rights and economic growth.
Justice reform is a human rights issue because it determines whether dignity, liberty, and quality are protected in practice.
We should challenge ourselves to work for a justice system that does not respect the high or the low.
It requires purposeful collaboration, oversight bodies, as well as the communities we serve.
Keynote speaker, Professor Roland Otairu, SAN, highlighted strategies for translating reforms commitment into results, while the Secretary to the State Government, Umar Musa Ihilo, Esquire, examined the link between justice reform, governance and investment.
We are encouraging alternative dispute resolution because not all dispute needs to go for litigation.
We have made progress. We have decisions to build upon. We have laws to implement. We have partners to work with.
Highlights included panel sessions and presentation of awards to deserving individuals, including the Deputy Governor. From Benin, Ofure and Neta, ITV News.
The 5 years of gracious givings, intervention, and 6 years of remembrance anniversary organized by Omoifo family and the Grace E. Omoifo Memorial Foundation have been rounded off with a Thanksgiving service. The service, held at No Now Bible Church, located off Siloko Road in Benin City, was attended by dignitaries and children from orphanages who are part of beneficiaries of the foundation. Ikpomosa Ugiagbe reports.
The 4-day intervention program featured 2-day free medical outreach, presentation of items to orphanage, and rounded off with a Thanksgiving service. The guest preacher, Reverend Shalom Hope Osemege, who took his text from the book of John 12:24, said there is blessing in falling down and dying for the sake of others.
The Bible says when you agree to fall down, that means to give up. Just a moment. she died. And she had been dying when she was alive anyway, in terms of her giving.
Members of Grace E. Omoefo Memorial Foundation, led by the Board of Trustees, danced to the altar to present their Thanksgiving offering. Earlier, a 2-day free medical outreach was held where beneficiaries were tested, diagnosed, and drugs dispensed to them.
Let the will of God be done in our life and the family. Anything that we want God to do for us, let God do it for us.
The Grace E. Omoefo Memorial Foundation had earlier visited Pastor Gladys Muradi Osarai Foundation Children's Home and presented food items, beverages, toiletries, amongst others.
There's nothing more you do that God will not reward. God bless you. God bless you. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you, everyone that is here.
Some members of the Board of Trustees said the annual gracious givings is promoting a legacy of good works.
Grace Omoefo Foundation is in memory of my late mother, who in her lifetime cared so much about the underprivileged.
To be a good way to remember her, and thirdly, is also be able to impact on some more persons who perhaps she never met. They know her because she has sown the seeds and benefit from the harvest of those same seeds.
From Benin, Ikmomosa Ugiagbe, ITV News.
We will go on a break. We'll be right back. Do stay.
You don't hear? Answer don't come.
Onwa is rich in culture and traditions. The people are a mixture of traditional worshippers, Muslims and Christians. Onwa is located at the northern part of Edo State. It consists of 2 local government areas, that is Onwa West and Onwa East. It has a total number of 13 clans and 21 political wards, according to National Population Commission 2006 census. The population of Onwa people is put together at 251,686. The people love tradition and culture. Historically, the people ancestors in deep quest to hand down on their future children a society of love and friendship.
ITV, certainly the best.
In a rare display of botanical brilliance, the palm tree defied natural norms, sprouting multiple branches that bear fruits. This rare occurrence has become a wonder to many, as experts are calling it a one-in-a-million phenomenon. Could this multiple-headed marvel hold secret to agricultural breakthroughs, or is it simply a freak accident of nature? An agronomist with Nigeria Institute for Oil Palm Research, NIFOR Benin. The strange palm tree also raises issues of a blend of science with human interest and cultural significance for maximum impact.
Pupils of Great Oxford International Group of Schools have visited the Communications Complex of Independent Television and Radio, Igwosa, Benin City, on an excursion. Zainab Mohammed reports that the pupils used the opportunity to acquaint themselves with the rudiments of modern broadcasting. The report is presented by Ehis Uhunamure.
The pupils were received at the station and taken on a guided tour by Chukwu Funaya Adigwe, who introduced them to various departments, including the television and radio studios, master control room, library, as well as the base of the communication mast. The tour guide educated the pupils on the functions of the various departments and units.
Television is what you can see. It's visual, right? Television is what? Visual. Very good. Television is what? Visual. It's visual, which means what you can see. But even in that scene, you still need to be heard. And you have the microphones for that.
The pupils had first-hand experience on programming and news presentation.
The full meaning of DCA is Duty Continuity Announcer. That's the meaning of DCA. That person plays adverts. You know what adverts are? Yes. They are commercials.
The pupils and their teachers, who were excited for the opportunity to visit ITV and radio, described the educational tour as an eye-opener, educative and informative.
I learned how they broadcast the news. I learned how they do the background. I learned how the background is being created by the editor. I learned so many things. And I want to also say thank you to the principal, to the director, to the proprietor, and to everyone.
I learned so many things. I feel excited being here. I learned so many things like how the radio is being recorded and everything. Like, I learned when the first broadcast started.
The children at one time or the other needs to be exposed, needs to have a clue of what education needs to be outside their classrooms. Now that is the essence of us choosing IT.
Great Oxford International Group of School is located on number 82 Owina Street off Agbado, Akpakpava, Benin City. From Benin, Ehis Nhunamuri, ITV News.
Natives of Uhuokoroma, Kilometer 13, Benin Saple Road, Ikpobaka local government area of Edo State, have clarified the community is autonomous. The clarification followed a recent publication in which Uhuokoroma was referred to as a street. The report is presented by Ikpomosa Ugiagbe.
The natives of Uhuokoroma, Kilometer 13, Benin Sapele Road, Ikpobaoka local government area, led by the Odionwe Pa Ogeva Edomoyi, put other matters behind to publicly respond to a publication wherein their community was referred to as a street. The Odionwe Pa Ogeva Edomoyi and some elders said Uhuokoroma has been in existence for centuries and lives peacefully with neighboring communities. According to them, the palace of the Oba of Benin had earlier confirmed their autonomous status with an Odionwe overseeing the affairs of the community. They, however, expressed shock that a suspended enoge in the area is referring to the community as a street and appealed to the Oba of Benin and the state government to intervene.
Iga invedi odedero kegeni gate ni mayangwa nwo kezoma no gbekite wai e ati ebona odiowe e imame mama redo nwa ba enogi
usue emane egwe mwe aburu do ka ewe oke ewai idun no street no ebi no ka bo pa menebu odin e no oji madu ladin abedene na do so maibo we e mi no gba ebo no gi mo gwedi one no gi memi hiane abi mi egbe nveri yo a
ina egbe to one committee ne governor say katiga street mahi so ebe afa nererima ya we bro na ma ebe afa ro so ime eni agwalo we mu video clip ade ma ye gwa ade ba pa ni ma ke wu ma ri ba ma ya wo e video ro.
We are standing in a boundary. This is a natural boundary river in Uhuokoroma Hawaii village. We are not street. That's why we cry out to our Royal Majesty Oba of Benin.
Ikmomosa Ugiagbe, ITV News.
We will take another break this day.
For your glory.
The Ugiawe is the final ceremony of the series of festivals. It is one of peace and lightheartedness, following the more solemn of the ritual year. Ugiawe is the festival of the Ewe leaves, a symbol of good luck and joy. It is the most popular of all that heralds the dawn of a Benin New Year, new vow, newness of life and freshness of life, and a new hope for the future. In the evening, the Ewe leaves are presented to the Oba of Benin in grand style in a colorful ceremony. The Ihogbe Society, amidst singing and dancing, bring the sacred leaves that symbolize good luck, blessings, peace, and prosperity. Each of the senior members of the Ihogbe proceeds to give the sacred leaves directly to the Oba of Benin, and others put theirs at his feet.
In our talking business, latest data from the Nigerian foreign exchange market show that the Naira exchanged at approximately 1,366.41 Naira per dollar at the official market on Tuesday. The NFEM rate, which is published by the Central Bank of Nigeria, represents the volume-weighted average exchange rate for the day. The official exchange rate has remained within 1,350 Naira to 1,370 Naira range in recent weeks, supported by improved liquidity and sustained foreign portfolio inflows into the local assets. Analysts noted that exchange rates could continue to fluctuate in response to changes in foreign exchange inflows, global oil prices, and domestic economic conditions. In the world of entertainment, according to a report, Clive Davids, the pioneering American music executive who made megastars of Aretha Franklin, Bruce Springsteen, Carrie Underwood, and many others during half a century of shaping modern music, died on Monday at the age of 94. The industry A-lister and one-time boss of Columbia Records, who embraced genres from rock and roll to early hip-hop and pop, was recently hospitalized with respiratory problems. On the foreign scene, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told reserve combat officers last week that Israel must establish a self-reliant weapons pipeline for practical independence, linking the nation's long-term security to domestic production, advanced technology, and a new generation of military commanders. Speaking at Kibbutz Migdal Oz in Gush Estion on Thursday, Netanyahu said Israel appreciated the support it received over the years from the American friends. However, said that Israel needed its own independence from the U.S., particularly when it comes to military manufacturing. The discussions also established plans for upcoming technical negotiations and a deconfliction mechanism linked to Lebanon. Netanyahu has argued that Israel's confrontation with Iran and its fight with Hezbollah in Lebanon should be handled separately, while Israeli officials have said the IDF will keep acting in southern Lebanon to counter threats to Israeli soldiers and civilians. And now talking sports. In football, Argentina striker Julian Alvarez says he wants to leave Atletico Madrid to fulfill his dream. The 26-year-old has reportedly drawn interest from Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, while Atletico rejected a €150 million offer for Alvarez from rivals Real Madrid earlier in June. He is currently at the World Cup with Argentina and has come off the bench in the first two games after recovering from an ankle injury. Alvarez joined Atletico Madrid from Manchester City in the summer of 2024 and has scored 49 goals in 106 games, as well as providing 17 assists for Diego Simeone's side. And it's of interest to also know that Portugal defeated Uzbekistan 5-0 and Cristiano Ronaldo scored the brace in that particular encounter. With that report, we come to the end of ITV Network News tonight. Thanks a lot for being a part of it. Good night.
ITV, certainly the best.
As I say, as I think we've all been saying from the beginning stage, you know whether you're compatible. But sometimes the opposite attracts, you know, because to get the person that's an introvert to also get out there, then probably the combination might be. I've seen it before where the woman is the outspoken but the man, because you can't have two introverts.
Okay. All right.
So communication can be very creative, but you should communicate. But we're saying you're dramatic, I think the man should use a different kind of word, especially when you know that your wife, is probably a very sensitive person.
Okay. Thank you so much, Abby. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Chisom, for being here today. We all heard from them. They have advised us on different way of communication with your partner. I hope you took that advice seriously, or, try to see if it will help you in your own relationship. Until we see you again, I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and it's still Women in Conversation.
ITV, certainly the best. ITV, certainly the best.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, and to serve Nigeria with all my strength. Now, so it's supposed to be. I therefore bring Akure Road for those states. Yes, now, the people waiting for this particular community that they call Otofure, they don't cry, they shout, oh. Many of them don't pack come up from this area. Oh. However, the water where they come from that side, this underground drainage, enough to carry the volume of the water. Now the water will come full, come split, go up. See as it don't damage this place. That's why Edo State government need to send their flood and erosion control. Come this place for Otofure. Now Ovia Northeast with this. Ovia Northeast local government for Otofure. Along Benin Akure Expressway. That drainage now pass under here.
There's a serious problem here. Serious problem.
Never rain fall. This one they carry motorcycle, they carry motor, anything.
If rain fall for here.
If rain fall for here, you can't apply this.
That means to say, erosion control they need to do here.
Yes.
Flood and erosion control.
Yes.
Wait, people show me. Hey, whoa.
Problem there, yes, seriously. I believe.
And they don't chop enter inside though.
Rain no fall last year, rain no fall this year. This road for don't cut. I don't say rain fall.
But they don't talk. Hey, welcome. Come. Where the rate water they've come from?
Water again. All the water go climb up.
Okay.
All the water
this
go climb up.
Drainage so.
Yes.
Yeah, don't block.
It not block, but the drainage no fit observe the water again. The volume of water too much. The volume of water is too much. So once they come, the water will climb up. It go climb up. It go cover the whole road. If you see, if machine apply this road at that particular time, it go take am. Even vehicle they stop for several hours before the water will come down. Before the office start their movement.
Okay.
The government, make government come help.
So this na drainage where they come from underground. They come.
When they come all the way for Ekiadolo, different communities. When they inside, now this one apply, now carry water come from bypass.
Come past this Benin Akure.
Come past this Benin Akure road. They carry us straight to the river. This is where river dey. But presently now, this drainage no fit control the water again. The drainage no fit. All the water now they cut all this road. All the water they stand up, it they come up, it they follow up. Even under the bridge, all don't cut.
Okay, I don't see something now. Come, go jump enter inside. Hey, whoa!
Waiting they happen.
Hey, you see this place? When I did so, now that Benin Akure Express Road.
Yes.
This na the Consiam now. This na the
underground drainage.
Siam we pass under the tie road. Yeah, now this Benin Akure road be this.
Yes.
So this na the drainage. Yes. So the water where they come from, Siam, water where they come from that side.
Yes.
Na heavy water.
Heavy water.
So the heavy water now, you know the.
This drainage no fit absorb the water again. No fit, the water pass the drainage.
Okay.
That's the problem. The water pass the drainage. Once it come, they cover all here. It go cover all here. Enter express. If they cover all here, they carry anybody. Carry students here the other time. I bet with the beg government.
Now this place now go come out for.
Now go come out for.
I don't scatter. That's how they go.
You don't finish am. Even here, you don't finish am. Come see am.
Wait. This nine go scatter this place when they see so.
Yes, let's scatter am. Let's chop am. Even under the bridge, we dey fear make this bridge no collapse. You don't chop am. Come see am.
Something they say. If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. Benin Akure Express Road from Oluku. Say something. No, the road one cut. You see that direction when they pass that Benin Akure Road? When they pass, go. That's it. They enter, they come, they shop, and they go. Hey, whoa. Oh, God. Flood and erosion country. Okay, now listen there. Go. Okay, you be pastor.
I'm pastor. Now my church with this.
Go. See front.
Now, see, this has been this. You don't tell when this thing they happen here. It don't reach about 15 years now. 15 years now. That one I be the bypass. That's the bypass.
That Benin Akure Road.
That Benin Akure Road. If you look at the bypass, if you look under the 2 manhole when they bring water, the volume of water when that manhole they bring, now they come here, so now cause all this havoc. So they even start last year, February 2025. They start the work. You see, they put sand there now. They put gravel, everything. They start the work. In just, I think 4 weeks, they leave site. They not come start the work. We don't they happy because they even carry this drainage when you see, so they even escalate the drainage into this street. You can see the marking. See, they don't already mark and do everything. And all of a sudden, they come out. Now with this, so the area is now worse than before they came.
How's not they enter?
I'm telling you, if you go down that side, how's not they enter? People don't leave their house, and people don't run come out. Some people when not high-end money. Those of them when not even see money to build house. All of them don't run come out. They are frustrated. We don't shout for government. We be done. They happy say that last year they don't come, but this is what we are.
What do you say be the solution to this place?
Yes, the solution be say if they can give us a good drainage system from that Akure Road. Cross this through this place to the river. We have a river nearby.
River down there.
A river there nearby.
That means I have to do proper drainage.
Proper drainage. That's all. This whole area will be in peace.
Hey, what? Where the community there? Where una desk is there? Where una not shout come out? Where una desk is there? Where una desk is there?
I don't know why they cry, brother. I don't cry. Nobody has ever played. How many times I don't go ITV? How many times I don't go commercials? Nobody has ever brother. They wait for them. Who come? Where the water from the come must not be here. Oluku, Isio, Obiogi, Ora, everywhere.
Water now yes they come.
So I don't know what I go do. Waiting, rain, rush carry water of my boy. Now go now take come and now slippers, 2 slippers lost. Now God. Now, yeah, now one get one wood that and the wood never come up for you. Now I wait jump. That picky for that. Now God, 24 years old. Now God.
When they award this road that year, because they are busy.
They never award them.
They never award last year.
Here you hear them say they award them.
No, they bring alcohol come and they always material for road. They bring alcohol because they are busy. God don't butter our bread.
Now so we there, brother. Now we there, not there.
With stones. They come fear with stones, and they come fear with stones now. Where they come for, they come grab all the stone come on.
Oh, man, help me. I don't get from that place. Man, help me. I don't work. So I go. This hospital. They carry me go hospital. And then the man me collapse because of condition of this place. And how much I take come out for that hospital that time waiting. I don't cry. I don't know who gave me. I gotta pray for my thing to make her help me. I beg, brother.
If the water was the entire year, the fool.
Hey, they put that my house. If they put that my house, not now they just the and I said that here. As the I said that here. I said that here. I said that here. When I pay a beg. For all days not to build this house, for all days not to build them. I'm not going to on that place. So we are going to go, brother. We are going to go.
Oh, my governor. You should be ready to lay good foundation.
Man, help me, brother. Man, help me. God, man, help me. I deal with a beg. Man, help me. Man, help me, I beg. Man, help me.
Oh, my governor. You should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. Because in the nearest future, you become one of the leaders. So we are praying. Amen. His Excellency, Senator Monday Ukpewolo. You know why would they call on you? Because you don't do the one way past this one. You see that the cure where you do for that area that they happy? You don't do the one way past this one, His Excellency.
Make her help us, I beg. Make her help me. Make her help me. I'm asking me this see garlic. Want that be one for the garlic? Oh, I don't got admission because of this place. Oh,
His Excellency, this one. I don't think government. This one a fresh one. This one a fresh one. Okay.
Oga, I beg. May you tell to make one post for the I beg. Make go tell governor.
Now our mama na be this one. Now this area now we still there. Anything we see affect and affect us. If you point one finger to person, the other one go back to you. If you say never reach your turn, you go see the shower outside. That beg. Now we see the beg governor. God forbid bat in your center. Another person you go see follow. Now that one we don't want. So I beg.
Like 5 don't enter. If you go from like this now, like 4 don't enter.
No, this still they
go. See this mama when take your pass. So this one so 4 hours when they near you, you don't enter. 4 hours when.
So if I pass around, I go see.
All those one don't enter.
No, they go.
All tenant.
No, they go. You hold your dagger.
I beg, make government come. They don't fair do amo. They don't feed this place for us.
Wait.
They don't fair feed this.
Okay, stay here. May I see you where?
I say they don't fair feel everywhere.
When I fair cry, those state government, I be former government or this present government.
This government when just they on board. So it don't feel here, do everything for us. Just to come put abstract, make they start, make they finish. Now they take come out. Since then they not come.
I like this kind of statement.
They not come till today. So
His Excellency. You say contractors now one of our biggest problem.
Yes.
They say you don't fair other engineers when they come. They fair feel here.
They don't feel everywhere. They don't feel everything. They don't feel If you see all this stone now, not be me put on, not be erosion bring a con. Government don't feel here everything.
What it can't happen?
They motorable. They can't leave the project. They not finish. Now I can't give opportunity to the erosion again to pull everything.
Okay.
We present when the first one. He not finish. Now make this one happen.
Okay, now abandon project. When they start this year, I be last year.
Now they start.
2025.
Now they start. They cost it come more that 2025. You see that they come back. Till now they not come. Now I can't even worse till now. Many people don't get attack because of this work where they see so. People, this mama when you get this house, so you don't go admission 3 times for only this
road be there. Yeah.
Road there, yeah, before na person see. That house, this place where cassava this one, a person house where they there. Erosion I come mountain. So when the government call that time, they call beg us, okay, see this person there, the one shine the water pass here. We go make them come out the house. Now they take fill that place go change to grass. So now person house where they there. So I beg. Now about that project it be, I beg, make the call complete time for us. I beg.
Honorable Bawo!
It's the year. We don't see this in your office before.
They go. May I go talk to other people? This area you dey?
Yeah, I stay.
What you concern for this matter?
My brother.
Concern you?
My house, na here it is. You see this place, so na be our major road before.
From the express road?
From the express, we will pass some, take reach here, you go drive your motor, enter your house. Now small, this thing start like this. So last year now, government also they want help us. They can't come. This is our present governor, so we did so. They can't start work. Can't feel like you see this.
So this is our present government.
Exactly. Now him. You see those big story for Saturday so. Now they put him. Can't feel that. You see, here go slope. Now they feel when they pass, when they caterpillar they pass. So we can't surprise. They can't run into work. Small.
No, come. This is the way they talk. So you know, say this matter they don't share them already.
Exactly.
They don't drop comment already.
Exactly.
You say those state government don't come here do them.
See, if you see this, make come small. You see, you see the stone? Where they put? That big stone. So the government they put them.
This big stone.
Now government, we don't fit carry for head now. Now government not carry put them from that side. Come. With the road now. Even if you carry tractor, your tractor no go fit pass here.
What you call cost away come be like this after with the dog of fill.
Now that's erosion where they come for road there. For that manhole where they come for.
When I first go that
exactly.
For that Binyakura road.
Exactly. Now that manhole so where government put for that side. Now they carry the water from that side. They can't give us for here. So you call it tear our road from that side, tear on this side. So we only way to join one for government now. Maybe they can't help us. We they beg them. I beg. Maybe they help us carry that same manhole. Maybe they turn the water, do drainage for us. Can I see the river? The river not far. The river down here, so.
The river there?
Yes. You know far. Just to carry from that side, put her for the river, finish.
But why the contractor can't abandon the project?
My brother, we don't know what we do, Amo. We don't know what we do. We don't even, they don't go meet stuff or go meet even Bao. Now yeah, we see now we wait for the since that time.
May God can help us, oh. May God help us. Make it touch governor.
Look camera.
Yes, so may it touch governor. Make it can help us for this place. Because if you not help us, more damage. Now he won't come for this place, so we dey beg am.
For this Otofure?
Yes, so I beg. We dey beg, oh, me I dey beg, governor. I beg, come help us. See our people, all of them don't pack come up for here finish. We want.
You know, yes, say governor don't first say contractor make come to am.
Make it come complete her for us. Now that's what we want. Make it complete her. They don't run leave her. It's not good like that. Road, we not see road pass again. Where our children they go school now we go the fear. If rain fall, now wahala. We not see where they pass. I beg. Governor beg come help us. Make it help us, make it do the road.
However, Excellency, they say those state government don't first say contractor come here. They be done, they do them. But the contractor suddenly, the landlord and landladies, they come surprise say the contractor not this site again. Equipment not this site again. As they live and since then, that place when they show you for Benin Akura Express Road, where that small manhole where they do for 1964. See what it does.
Open side, oh. That place deep, you go carry.
I know they like the way that they threaten me for all this matter. What can do, what no man can do. Where una dey? Where Otofure you today? Where una dey before this copy like this?
Pursue.
Una no fit control the contractor.
We don't call, we don't tire. They say make we relax, say they go come back. They go come back. Now we dey so.
Follow me, Waka.
Now we dey. Small. Not go inside. Not go inside, I beg. Not go inside, I beg. Don't tell me, I beg. Not go inside. Yeah, 3 children last 2 years, 3 children. Now erosion carry come. We not see the. No go. No. I beg.
Look, they show me something. Look at now.
How they see inside? That place be like a.
Another house there inside.
Yes, now. I beg. Make God come for our rescue. I beg.
Okay. Thank you.
Now where teeth dey teeth? Now they feel they do the medicine.
Where?
Teeth dey teeth. Now they feel they do the medicine.
If the teeth don't come out to go,
you don't finish.
When teeth dey teeth.
Now they do the medicine. Maybe not for not come out. If you don't come out, you don't finish. Or phone.
Thank you. Wonderful twins. Not be twins. Come. Are you serious? Yes. You are not twins.
They be twins. My name is Senior. She be twins.
What be your name?
Precious.
A friend, you fall for this area. How you be?
Hypertension, they will lose. I don't almost carry BP because of this road. I got admission 2 times because of this road. Admission, I nearly die because of this road. Because if this house collapses here, we don't go there to go. We don't get papa. Only mama will get.
Now your mama
now yes, now the age of old age, then my mom to build this house. Suffer. Now she suffer. Build this house. Say pure water. Say drink for sun to build this house. If this house fall for a year, we not get helper. We not get anything. Only God then be our helper. Then because they cry for government, may they help us do this road.
Now your mama be this.
Yes. My children. They come out to.
Your daughter say friend before say go to get BP. Say hypertension one who are enemy.
Not be lie. Not be lie.
But you believe say God fit do something?
Yes.
You believe say God fit use person to come do this road?
Yes.
You believe?
Yes.
You believe say God fit do one?
Yeah, where?
If you believe say God fit locate the governor?
Where?
God fit locate the government?
I believe.
God fit locate the governor?
I believe.
Only God can do what no man can do. Unchangeable, God,
reliable God.
Only God can do
what no man can do.
God go do am.
Amen.
They go draw government attention.
Amen.
Come here.
Amen.
I agree to that, yeah?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Also, thank you. Thank you. I don't go admission 3 times so, for this road. I should have they come out. We not they come out.
Waiting they happen.
No, now you put that bridge to your house.
Yes, that means
Whoa! I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to buy land now to build house for this country. Now wahala. Even if you buy the land, you not quick build them. They go sell and give another person. But see your road, see your street.
Don't maga.
See your street.
You don't maga. You don't maga. Now me do it alcohol.
Huh?
I mean to so I'm made the call in not the court.
Call yourself. Hey! 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 He affect you? He affect you? He affect you?
Yes, oh.
He affect you?
Yes, oh. He affect me, oh. He don't spoil 6 house. He don't spoil land. He don't pursue them. Go tenant. Now only my house he remain. Get to my house now. May they help me, oh.
For where they?
He did there. He did there. May my picker help me. I beg.
I want to see the landlord of this house.
I may do this bridge. This bridge, it cost me 300,000. I first do that concrete bridge. When government come and they come scatter around, they say they want to do the road. I can't be happy. Now money I can't spend again. Can't do this one. 300,000. That uncle so when they there so I mean do one. So that maybe we got to know the court which side.
So if your family members, your friends, and community people, they want to come visit you.
Are they shame?
How will enter your house?
Are they shame?
How will enter your house? Okay, more enter your house now. More enter your house. Let's go to your house.
See my house.
Let's go. So now say you take the person.
That's why the person.
They go now. I pledge to Nigeria, my country. Now so you can't enter your house.
If rain fall, at times it go this bridge go carry on. Then we come cast here again now. So that made the water not the carry the bridge.
And to buy land now.
For this side. If you not get 5 million, you don't buy land here.
And to buy the building materials now.
Not be here. Cement na 12.5. Cement na 12.5. I beg, may government come. May come to, we dey suffer for this community. Light not there, no road. I beg, we dey suffer.
But if I talk that says the governor don't first send people come.
I don't know what happen. May they come out. I don't know what happen. But soon.
What that woman? I say if you see something, say something. I did for Tofure community, for Via Northeast. Erosion. Just like the way Aboki they say condemn handset, condemn fridge, condemn TV, this is condemn house, condemn. Hey, whoa. Now my cameraman they call. Come. See that house? See. Edo State government, before this thing turned to executive gully, before it turned to international gully, Edo State government send your engineers come here again. All the houses within this area, they don't go. That erosion, that Binia Kura road, that erosion when they pass that place, all those water when they come from different community. Drop your comment. Share up. Tag the government. This work. It be like say you dey watch and you never see am well, come see am again. May not be like say na AI, not be AI oh. Now original. This is not AI oh. This is not AI oh. This is original. This is not mature gully. As an area journalist, now we go fit tell government how it happen. Before this one turned to international gully. Before we call they call World Bank, World Bank, World Bank. State Bank oh. Drop your comment. Of your northeast. All the houses were there, this area.
Make God help me. Sickness won't kill me. For this wahala. I don't do things for hospital. I don't feel waka away. Wahala don't too much. Thinking. I don't feel sleep for night. If rain dey fall, now here I go come sit down. So if I hear who, make I quickly run. I'll sit down many way carry now.
I say for your backyard.
That man, now me with her. Let dey here. You go think say person dey there. You don't scatter the house, finish, pata. That man, wait dey near me.
I see us now.
Me governor help. Me help. Now beg I dey, I no get 1 naira. To eat in our I beg. May they help to eat in our house. I go see money by block.
And medicine don't hear now.
And medicine. I no feel waka. Sleep no day.
And if rain dey fall?
If rain dey fall, now I go come sit down. If I hear one, I quick dey run. Then I carry my children. Maybe they run. I want to do this one. Me up will help us. Me no leave me like this die.
For Tofure?
For Tofure. Me no leave me like this die. When I dey can't pay that with my house, it no be like this. Oh.
Waiting they happen.
Minister of Works. Patient with us by the grace of God, by the special grace of God. It's our regime, Senator Mondo Melo regime. When is it happening? So let the patient, floor erosion different from normal way of living. Otherwise, if it one, we will cause another damage again. So they are on it. It's the Minister of Works, not for that. Why I went here? So we already working together in this community. Then next 2 months and we shall find a way to resolve the problem because we have problems for us. Oh, so many areas now going calling to be used by erosion. So it's not
Bosu.